is
Zaza. Oh, yeah.
Fitzy and
Sweet as.
Wippa.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Fitzy and Wippa, and welcome to the podcast.
She won't sleep with me. Sorry, I snapped. Sorry,
No,
mate.
because she's my wife.
No,
and
no, I'm
that's
talking-
why she's committed to me.
I'm talking about mine.
Oh,
She's
right,
kind of
cool.
moved out of the
Gosh.
marital bedroom. And I mean, we're talking about the little things that might annoy you about your partner. That could be considered one of the bigger things. I gave her for her birthday, and this was in June, I gave her a massage voucher for 10 massages.
Oh,
Hasn't used one of them. I mean, they were from me. I give the massage.
so that
But still-
annoys you about your partner.
Yeah, like,
I've got one.
what is it?
How's this one? She stores dead bodies in buckets of acid.
No
And
way.
I'm like, are you serious?
It's all about the little things.
Number one, it stinks.
Yeah.
Number two, it's taking up a lot of room that we need for storage around the house.
You're kidding me.
It's unbelievable.
Well, my wife, right, last night for dinner, cooked up the next door neighbour's Labrador.
Wow.
And I was like, mate, you can't do that. These are
That's
the one
just-
percenters.
There you've gone too far.
You went too far.
Great.
Enjoy the podcast.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Great article I found on Should You Tell Your Partner Exactly What You Don't Like About Them. I think you need to bring up the little things because from little things, big things grow.
Oh, well
you,
said, mate.
thanks, buddy. Words of Paul Kelly. You do not want that to happen. But it's the little icks that make you feel uncomfortable or the things they do that you don't like. I mean, I think every relationship has them where you think, oh, if you just didn't do that, or if you just did that a little bit more, maybe that would help everybody out.
Oh, it's a great conversation to have because everyone loves hearing about that, don't they?
I mean, I've made the mistake in the past of giving a girl I was seeing at the time feedback on some of her outfits. That didn't go down all that well. I was fairly direct about it. Like, I don't think that coat is your best look. And that didn't play into my favour.
See,
unfortunately.
That's different feedback.
That's not. If she feels comfortable in the coat,
Yeah.
One guy came out and said, I can't stand it that my girlfriend can't drive a manual car. Really, really annoys me. The way she drives the car.
He's looking for reasons.
she must be a country girl.
Thank God she's a country girl. He also said that she has a denim jacket, which is far too tight for her. I don't know how to say to her, that jacket doesn't fit you.
Just accidentally spill something on it.
These are little
You
things.
gotta. Can I just say, you don't need to tell someone about that. If they love the jacket, focus on the things that you love about the person, not the jacket.
One girl said, I hate it when my man gets nude and then just waits outside the shower till it warms up. Just these little things that just irritates her. I mean, you've got to consider your relationship if these things are doing your head in, don't you?
Mine used to be the wet towels on the pillow. So when my ex would get out of the shower, the closet was on my side of the bed. So you take your towel off, you drop it to then get dressed, and he would often leave it on the pillow and then leave for work. So we'd come home sort of 14 hours later and my pillow was wet and smelled like wet towel. And that honestly pushed me over the edge. The thing is, those things don't grate me. Not that Gary does them, but his little things don't grate me because I'm not looking for a reason.
Yeah, but
whereas
but
that
there's-
stuff, you're looking for a reason to be off that
There's
person.
some practical things. You talk about wet towels, that kind of thing. In our bathroom, right, you've got the towel rack where we have 3 towels that go on that towel rack. My towel, Lisa's towel, and the bath mat.
Are they? Have you labelled them?
No.
They never dry towel racks.
So
They're
they
crap.
don't, says. So my towel is to the left. When Lisa hangs up the bath mat, whose towel do you think it hangs over?
Yours, and so your towel doesn't dry.
Funny that.
Oh, come on. That's
know what I mean?
a minor thing. Here's one that I...
This is about the minor things.
I felt so bad this morning. I don't know how I did it, Sarah. I've been scratching myself. See the scratch down the side
Yeah.
of my face? How the hell did I get that overnight?
Are you
Now-
asleep?
In
Did
my
you scratch
I
yourself?
must have, but I
Yeah.
don't have fingernails. I don't have any fingernails. Anyway, I woke up this morning and BJ, I always give her a kiss before I go. And I looked over, and because I'm sleeping on that side, there's just blood all over the sheet.
Okay.
So I've scratched myself during the night, and
Yeah.
I've looked at her and I've gone, I'm so sorry,
about
honey.
that.
But
You-
then you're just going to have to, as you get up this morning, you're going to have to wash the sheets
Oh, but
again.
that's an accident. That's all
you
right.
wouldn't
She
mind
wouldn't
doing
be
that.
mad at you, would she?
Do you know what drives
No,
me?
she took it quite well.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you're not looking for the little niggles,
Ever since one of my favourite breakfasts that I've eaten the most of in my life is cheese and tomato on toast. I don't know how it started, and that is what I had as a kid growing up. This is how I have it, in that the toast toast will be slightly brown, and I will then have lots of butter. I'll put the tomato down first with the cheese on top.
Yeah.
Lisa makes it for the kids with the cheese on the bottom.
Oh, who cares?
Don't you just flip the sambo when it's done?
No. It's not a sandwich.
Oh, it's a melt, is it?
No,
It's a single
fresh
piece of toast.
Yeah, single piece of toast. And that's how I have it. And that's the way we do it in our house, right? Because we're a team.
Oh, my God.
When I see the kids sitting down and the cheese is on the bottom with the tomato on top, I nearly ring the divorce lawyer.
You're serious.
It does my head in.
Do you change? This is something I think I must do that would annoy Gary. When I finish a toilet roll, I just leave it.
Do you really?
I don't go and get new toilet
That
paper.
does my head in. Because that's so selfish.
Yeah, well, I'm like, you guys pee standing up. It's not an issue for you. It'll be my problem in the end
Lisa does
anyway.
that too.
Do you know what you know what you've done, because you've alerted Lisa about the cheese on toast as well? I reckon now she is going on. She does it on purpose every
Totally.
time.
Well, yesterday we had a nanny at our place looking after Francesca who wanted cheese and tomato, and the cheese was on the bottom and the tomato was on top. And I said, Liv, if you want to keep working here,
Because do you know what?
But it protects the bread from getting soggy.
it's not the point.
Here's one that BJ does. In our garage, right? It's pretty narrow, so you can fit the 2 cars in there, but it's got to be pretty perfect. You can actually drive in and out of there in one go.
Yep.
Right? BJ does like a 3-point turn every time. And I go, honey, I will show you. It'll save you so much time.
She won't want to know about
And
it.
now it's got to the point where she's in the car, Sarah,
Yeah.
with a smile on her face doing the 3-point turn, going, it's my way.
Yeah, good on her.
That is so annoying, isn't it?
I did the 3-point turn my way.
Arthur in Pagewood, welcome to the show. Let's talk about the tiny things that annoy you in a relationship.
Yeah, my wife just tends to turn the light off when you leave a room for a moment. Or if you're watching the TV and you go, just go grab a drink, come back, the TV's off and the lights are off. Oh, what's going on?
Arthur, I know what you mean.
She's saving electricity there, Arthur.
Do you know what my wife does in reverse, Arthur? There's a lamp in the boys' room and a lamp in Francesca's room. She'll put that on after the bath. We're not going back up to those rooms
For ages.
for another hour and a half. So I turned the lamps off and she said, no, you're ruining the setting because it creates the feel that they're meant to be in when they walk back up the stairs.
Yeah, it's the calming down.
Yeah, it is. But hey, I tell you what, if it means so much, turn it back on with 5 minutes before we go upstairs. Like, you're just wasting power.
I'd be gone for like 10 seconds. I'm just grabbing a drink and come back, everything will be dark and everything will be off. Like, what would you turn it off for? Like, now I can't see where I'm going. I've got a hot coffee or something and like fall over or
You've
go.
stood on a bit of Lego, Arthur.
Arthur.
Oh, my God. I
Actually,
get it, buddy.
I just got a text message from my wife. She said that was me who scratched her during the night.
Yeah.
Tommy, there's one here that your wife complains about.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it when her man refers to himself as a bit of a foodie. Oh, Tommy, that's you all over.
So sorry.
All over. Meg's in the Blue Mountains. Tell us about the small thing that your partner does.
Good morning, guys. Yes, my husband starts a lot earlier than me and finishes a lot earlier. I'm home quite late, so he does most of the, does all of the washing.
Yeah.
And however he picks it up out of the basket is how he pegs it on the line.
Yeah, you've got to give it a flick, don't you, Meg? You've got to get the creases out, don't you?
You've got to get the jeans from inside of the legs and fold them out.
Oh, so he
You've got
just...
to get the hoodie out of, like the hood out of the hoodie and the peg marks out of my clothes for work. And
But he's not lazy, though, is he, Meg?
no, he is not. I'm grateful. We've been married 25 years. I did whinge about it for a good 10 years, and I just think, you know, what it is, what it is.
Oh, Meg, hang in there. Tommy, it's similar to you, the way you leave your T-shirt on when you're making out with your wife.
Oh, all right, mate.
Socks on or off, Tommy?
Socks are on still.
Socks are on, T-shirts on.
3 of them.
Silk boxes are off.
Are you ready to put your pool floaties to work? Start planning the ultimate summer getaway with whatif.com.
Find hotels and holiday rentals plus family-friendly resorts. Just jump on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel? Let's get back into traffic dating. We love this segment so much. We thought we had to bring it back because Love Island Australia is back. Let's get into it.
Stuck in traffic, lost your patience, love, desire, lust and passion. Take a breath and stop berating. dating. Have a crack at traffic dating.
Love Island Australia is back in the Spanish sun. Start streaming from Monday 6 p.m. on 9 Now.
How good is that? Love Island is back. But we started with our own little Love Island here with traffic dating, didn't we?
Traffic island dating.
Yeah, we love it.
It is, and how hot, how sexy is the Spanish sun, mate? You know what I mean? When you're filming over there in the Spanish sun, you can't get enough of it.
It's brilliant. We've tracked down a beautiful man looking for love. His name is Elliot from Leichhardt. He joins us now. Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning, fellas. How are you?
What's fascinating for people that might be familiar with the show but haven't seen your picture on the Fitzy and Wippa Instagram is you are almost identical to Matt de Groot.
Matt de Groot. That is a great compliment.
Oh,
There
that
you
was
go.
I mean, he's not here today. You could have had a real crack then, Elliot, and said, I'm disgusted with what you've called me. But
this is hot.
You're
This is
proud.
really good.
You're running with it.
Biggest behaviour.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you can go check out the Fitzy and Wippa Instagram account right now. But ladies, if you are stuck in traffic, if you are single, if you would like to get involved, 13 24 10. But let's find out a little bit more about Elliot.
Hi, I'm Elliot and I'm 25 and I live in Leichhardt. As a country kid who went to boarding school, I've been taking care of myself for years now. So if you're after a guy who can clean up after himself and cook a meal, well, you're on the right track. If you've got a dog next to you, then block their ears from this next bit. Because I work in a pet cremation company. I'd make a joke about wanting to earn your trust. But that would be distasteful, and I'm a stand-up guy.
You make me want to be a better man.
Girls give me the ick if they're attention seekers.
Ooh, look at me.
Play dumb to look cute. My ideal date would be picking you up for drinks and then heading to a fancy dinner in the city. And while the place may be small, the conversation will be big. On the weekends, you'll find me playing golf with my mates, and I'm on the lookout for a new caddy. Are you up for the task? Give me a chance, and I'll have you singing, "Thank God you're a country boy."
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Wow, how good is that? I mean, you're burning pets and you need someone to carry your golf clubs.
Elliot, how did you get into the pet cremation game?
It's pretty niche, but I knew some people that ran businesses and just gave me an opportunity to run the business. And,
Elliot, can I ask a question? Controversial, but you're going to heal a childhood wound. Do you separate the animals when you give the owners the ashes back, or do you just chuck them all in a bag?
Of course, it's always individually done.
That's nice.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
Thank you,
I
Elliot.
appreciate
Beautiful.
that.
And what do they usually put it in, Elliot? What, a little love, a little heart-shaped box, or what do they have?
Yeah, just little timber boxes, whatever they like.
Wow. This is,
My dad was wrong.
yeah. Hey, Elliot, you sound like an unbelievable catch. There's so many girls right now that would love to carry your golf clubs. If you would like to win a date with Elliot and you are stuck in traffic right now, 13 24 10, get involved. Your chance to win a date with Elliot next.
We've got Elliot from Leichhardt, 25 years of age. He tortures pets. He's a country kid, went to boarding school in Sydney, lives with his brother in Leichhardt.
Girls love a country boy, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Pair of RM Williams and a pop collar, big hat, no cattle. He's the man.
What I mean by tortures pets, he works in pet cremation.
Thank you
so
for
he
clearing
gets
that
the
up.
ashes of your loved ones back to you at some stage. Can we go to contestant number 1? Elliot is on the line, but let's go to Maddie in Bondi. Good morning, Maddie.
Good morning.
Maddie, today is the perfect day to find love. Why don't you tell everybody a bit about yourself?
My name's Maddie. I'm 24 and I live in Bondi. I work in consulting at a consulting agency.
Yeah.
Best part of my job is the people side. I love people, so quite different to Elliot. But I'm very interested in hearing more about this cremation business.
Yep.
Yeah, I just love being outdoors. I'm only really in a good mood when the sun's on my face.
Well, you got a good mood today, Maddie. Out of all the celebrities, who do you look like?
Oh, God.
Who do you get told you look like?
No one, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we'll go with that one,
All right,
Maddie.
hold the line,
Contestant number
Maddie.
1. Let's go to contestant number 2, Meg in Wollongong. Good morning, Meg.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good,
Really
Meg.
good. Elliot sounds like a catch, but you need to sell yourself for 30 seconds. Off you go, Meg.
No worries. So I'm Meg. I'm 27 and I'm from the Gong. Warning, you'll be beating your gong after one night out with me. I work in media and advertising. I love a bar. travel and a G&T. My weekends consist of friends, beach and anxiety.
Yes,
My
please.
perfect date is wining and dining. And my party alter ego is named Fitzy, described by my friends as chaotic energy.
What, did you say anxiety?
Yeah, what's that?
Say anxiety. It's a real thing.
What is it? Sorry, what does that mean?
It means after a hangover and you wake up and you're,
Yeah.
thinking about the demon from the night before.
Anxiety, I've never heard of
Really
that.
sitting in it.
Looking
really
back on
sitting
what
in
you've
it.
done.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Can't get away from yourself.
Fun.
Megs.
Yeah,
All right.
I can be.
Okay,
Good
well
on you,
done,
Meg.
Meg. Let's go to contestant number 3, Elise in Queen's Park. Hi, Elise.
Hi guys, how are you?
Really
Elise.
good. Elliot's listening in. 30 seconds. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Hey Elliot, I'd just like to start by saying that you sound like a major catch.
Whoa.
I'm a lawyer. I work in the city. Well, I'm not a lawyer yet, but I will be.
Okay.
I've actually just started playing golf. It's such a coincidence. I've been playing at Bondi Golf Course, but not very good at my swing yet, so hopefully you can help me out.
Ooh.
My perfect date would be a winery. I'm a sucker for a glass of Riesling, which I think would go really well with a nice cooked meal by yourself. And I know that you said you're a country boy. I'm obsessed with country music. So I think we just have too much in common to not go on a date. I think we owe it to ourselves.
Oh,
Jeez, that was a good pitch as well. Ellie, you're in a bit of trouble there because you've got 3 great ladies. Maddie, contestant number 1. Meg, contestant number 2. Elise, contestant number 3. I want you to beep your car horn once for Maddie, twice for Meg, or 3 times for Elise. Elliot, make your decision.
All right, I'm going to go with option number 1.
Oh, Maddie! Maddie in Bondi. Congratulations, Mads. Meet Elliot.
Thank you. Hey, Elliot.
Hey, Maddie.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm just sitting in traffic now, and now I've got a good date on the way.
Oh, my gosh. Excited. Can't believe you picked me.
Oh.
There it is!
Wow. Jeez, I think the backup take nearly kicked in. Hey, this is exciting. Elliot, Maddie, you are going on a date. Congratulations. This is the start of something beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, well done. That is
You could
so
feel it,
good.
couldn't you?
Let's hope that the love is in the air on Love Island Australia like that. It's back in the Spanish Sun. Start streaming from Monday, 6 p.m. on 9 now.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Let's talk about Kings of Leon. What a band. Great band. Jeez, I love this band. They're in Australia at the moment, here for an Australian tour. And we are very, very excited to see them. But Nathan Followill, he is the drummer in the team. Unfortunately, he can't play any golf around Sydney at the moment because he's been rejected with a no tattoo policy. We're trying to work out who it is. He's really upset. He said, welcome to the 1950s and a hell of a way to grow the game. All I want to do is play a game of golf. And now this golf course is on my effort list.
What's his name?
Nathan Followill.
Nath, quick heads up. There'd be more golf courses you could play at than you couldn't. Go and play at them.
Well, they're trying to... I think they've... It's down to the Australian Golf Club in Kensington or the Royal Sydney Golf Club in Rose Bay.
Go and play in Bondi, mate.
Both require prominent tattoos to be covered when on the premises.
Go and play Wallara. Awesome course.
Wallara Golf Course.
I mean, that is
great.
pretty archaic.
Not really. It's the standards of a club. It's like it's just a dress code. On that night, it's black tie. Wear black tie. We don't do tattoos at this club.
What are you
Cover them up.
What's so bad
just
about
wear-
a tattoo?
Nothing. But just
What do
the
you have to wear?
long sleeves.
Long sleaves.
If you
And
could
collars
cover
and
your tats.
shorts.
Well, he does have
It's
a
like
long
anything.
sleeve on his arm.
Problem is, it's ink. Hey, I'm not wearing a shirt today because I've got one on. I've got one painted on my body.
He just wants to play golf, mate. Let him go.
There are so many golf courses he can go to. So many.
Yeah, someone should have probably looked into it for him rather than said go to this, swanky one.
Well, he's
You'll be
upset.
right, mate.
I don't want to upset the Kings of Leon. 3 brothers. It's as simple as that.
They'll
Just let
come
him-
for you.
Just let him have a hit of golf.
He just wants to swing the club, mate. I get it.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
Lights, camera, clarity.
Whoopie-dee scoop. Scoopity-dee whoop.
Sarah.
Poopity Scoop says...
Thank you, Snoots. The Poop Diddy Scoop this morning is that Adidas have pulled the plug on Kanye West
See you later,
after
mate.
his dangerous and harmful comments. The move is going to cost the brand up to about $390 million, they
Cost the
think.
brand or him?
The brand. They've said this in Adidas's statement. They say this is expected to have a short-term negative effect of up to 250 million euro, which is 390 million Aussie dollars, on the company's net income in 2022. But they don't have an issue with that. They think this is more important. Adidas have followed suit, obviously, behind Balenciaga. Gap have ripped all of their Kanye West merch from the stores and online. Universal.
I've all my Kanye West Gap gear as well.
Have you?
Said I'm never wearing it again.
Universal have dropped him as well. So they're saying he is no longer a part of the billionaire club. His fortune has dropped by over half instantly.
So I think he was getting a percentage of the Yeezys that were being... And that's where majority of his money was coming from.
Must have been huge.
It was massive.
Put a price on the reputation of a brand, though, like Adidas. So for them to take a $350 million hit, Aussie dollar, nothing compared to the value of the reputation.
Clearly. Well
said, Whip.
Yeah, really well said.
mate.
Fashion chat.
You can head off now.
Yeah, thanks you. Guys, and James Corden has finally apologised for berating staff at a restaurant in New York, but he says he only reacted the way he did because his wife was served food that she was allergic to.
We sit down, we ordered, and my wife explained that she has a serious food allergy, right? So when everybody's meals came, my wife was given the food that she was allergic to. But no, she hadn't taken a bite of it or anything. No worries, we sent it back, all was good. As her meal came wrong to the table the third time, in the heat of the moment, I made a sarcastic, rude comment, right, about cooking it myself. And it is a comment I deeply regret. But here's the truth of it, right? Because I didn't shout or scream, like I didn't get up out of my seat, I didn't call anyone names or use derogatory language, I've been walking around thinking that I hadn't done anything wrong, right? But the truth is, I made a rude comment, and it was wrong. It was an unnecessary comment. It was ungracious to the server.
I mean, why are you ordering an omelette if you're allergic to eggs?
Is it that bad?
That's the first point.
No,
I'd like to go, hang on a minute, do I need to go in and cook it myself?
It wouldn't be eggs, would it?
Yeah.
Don't know. She asked for an omelette
Didn't want
without
the yolk.
egg whites. No, she
other way
only
round,
wanted
was
the
it?
yolk. Normally people only
yolk.
order... And this the thing,
I've
and
never
there was
heard
no
of that.
But this is odd. Why would you? And I get it,
Yeah.
sure. Just because you have an allergy doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to eat, you know, whatever. But
Yeah, can I have
really?
can I have a pizza, but I don't want any dough?
It's an interesting one.
Well, why wouldn't you?
I mean, there was an element there where he was having a bit of a crackback, wasn't he?
I think he's a bit
trying to
annoyed,
justify it.
by the backlash, and there have been a lot of comparisons to Ellen. The difference is that he's really not had the same turnout of people sledging him off the back of this bad story.
Yeah.
So it is very different. Ellen had most of her staff come out, so people trying to cancel James Corden feels a bit extreme. Anyway, there it is. That was his apology.
Well done, says. Exclusive audio. Direct from Sarah to you.
The Fitzy and Wippa podcast.
This is an interesting one because, whenever I go to TikTok, I always follow Crumble Tumble. Her name is Emily. Emily posts, just about her life and what's going on at the moment and also her love life. Interesting one, this one, but she has shown everyone on her TikTok account how she puts the famous spreadsheet together of all the men that she's talking to at the moment and all the men that she's been with in the past.
Okay.
She just keeps track of all of them, Sarah.
What sort of categories do we have here?
Well, this is the thing. It's an impressive Excel sheet, which includes tick box columns detailing which stage of the relationship she's at, from just talking to it's over columns, as well as little ones like allergies. I don't want to kill this guy, and do they like dogs? I mean, this is what she's put down.
Okay, sure.
And she's got all different categories.
Are they ticks and crosses or are they marks out of 10?
Yeah, ticks and crosses.
Because, it's very broad. I don't think you can just tick when it comes to things like good kisser, good lover, good cook. I think you would need...
A scale.
Your scale says...
Totally.
Based on, how many people might be on the list, but you would need some sort of ranking need.
And you look back on it over time and might think, actually, you two got a tick, but you were much better. So So much more a 9 out of 10, whereas you were maybe a 5 out of 10.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, there's professions in their age, where they're from, likes, dislikes. Then it goes into the notes. She has a notes section. So she'll write a little piece on each person.
Under other.
And then she might just go, it's over, and move on. But she's got that there forever. She remembers certain dates. I really like this.
So, I mean, it's almost like a footy leaderboard or a ladder. So you'd be able to look back and go, oh, yeah, 3 years ago, he was my number one.
Yeah.
He's dropped back now. He's had a couple of bad seasons, but still in the top 8. So I should maybe invite him out for a drink.
Have you ever run into someone before that you've kissed but had no recollection of, and they brought it up with you?
You have, haven't you, Mike? It's such a shame Matt DeGroot's not here today.
Why? What have I done?
Haven't you forgotten that you've hooked up with someone?
Yeah.
No.
Or you try to forget?
No, that was a mate of mine.
You
And
hooked up with a mate of yours?
He's a really good kisser and holds me tightly afterwards.
Man Mountain?
Not the Man Mountain.
Hellman.
We're not naming names.
It wasn't Trasher, was it?
Wasn't Trasher, wasn't the Dazzler,
Hamish Blake?
Was it
wasn't
Bobby
Smack
Dazzler?
Daddy, wasn't Hamish. So we were out and about and it was bucketing with rain. And we both ran over to the nearest umbrella that was being held by this girl.
Yeah.
And I knew her and I said, oh, have you met Hamish? Oh, shivers.
You've done that twice because you did it to him when he was here.
Did I?
Yeah, he's told us.
So
He
you've
didn't
dobbed him
appreciate.
in. Yeah, then what happened?
No, and she said, hi. He said, hi, nice to meet you. And she said, well, I think we kissed last weekend. We've met before.
Oh, I just kissed.
Yeah. Oh. And he went, of course, I'm so sorry. You know when you see somebody like, you might be overseas and you bump into them and you can't quite place them?
Yeah.
One of those ones.
But see, this is why I reckon documenting it and just your dating history and remembering certain people, you know, little things as well as it might be something as simple as the song that was playing that you went out on that date with. Then that could transport you back.
Do you hold on to things, though? Because I hold on to, like, little letters or things that people have given you over the years.
Have you really, Sarah?
I think so, yeah, because one guy gave me a Micronesian poking stick.
I beg your pardon?
Wow.
I think that's what it was.
Is that what they call them these days?
Where do you put it?
As I said that, I thought, this is turning bad. It's like a bamboo sort of, I'm going to get this all wrong and offend somebody, but it was like
And
a
the batteries
bamboo...
go in.
Mate, not appropriate.
I've got a wooden box in our office, which I built in Year 9, and that's full of letters, and there's a diary in there as well. And I think I labelled or
In our office here?
Yeah.
Why have we not cracked that open?
We have before, and I think I actually listed the girls that I'd kissed, and I then put like a 5-star rating next to them.
Mrs. Jennings was one, wasn't she?
My mate's
do not
mum.
bring that up.
Oh, good on you, buddy. If you think that's the right way forward, you need to reconsider the rules of radio. But anyway, good to chat to a good mate that understands sensitive areas on the show.
Do people do this though? Have you? And I mean, and I think it is a bit disgusting when people say, "I've got a little black book," but do you keep a little book of notes and your previous conquests?
I also told you about my auntie who dated a guy, and when she was about 30, and literally held onto the book that she'd made notes in, and she's now in her 70s and went back through the book to see who she really enjoyed hanging out with now that her husband has died.
Oh.
And they've now hooked up.
No.
Yeah, 50 years later, it's on.
That is great. Sherlin's given us a call from George's Hall. Sherlin, you there?
Yeah.
What memento from your ex-partners do you have?
I have little letters that I used to have. They used to give to me in high school back in the day. And I came past them when I moved out, and I didn't realise I still had them in a box. So, yeah, I went through it, and just funny little memories.
Did you get emotional reading some of those? I mean, did you have feelings for any of them, Sherlin?
Oh, it just took me back in time when I used to be in high school and the fun that I used to have. And because back then we didn't really have mobile phones.
No.
So we used to just write letters to each other. So I used to get letters passed to me during class. And, yeah.
Tommy, why don't you go and grab that wooden box and I'll see if what sort of ratings I was given.
Yeah, do you want me to get it?
Yeah, would you mind? We'll see what's in there.
But I'm in the car right now dropping my son off.
Oh, no, we won't.
You don't need to go and get it.
Wippa's box.
And was it, Sherlyn, you were on Big Brother, weren't you? Oh, no, that was Merlin. Sorry.
Good year.
First Sherlyn we've had on the show.
Sherlyn.
You would say?
Sherlyn and Keelan together.
Sherlyn over. Get another one.
Awesome stuff. All right, 13, 24, 10. If you rated and kept a list and maybe some notes on ex-partners.
Do you want to open the box?
Yeah, go and get the box, Tommy. Let's see what's in there. Give
What's
us
in the box? I wish I did do this with ex-partners, but to document your previous relationships and to write a few words about them, you know, special dates that you may have gone on, a song that was playing in the background, you know, how the relationship ended, what was the highlight of it. I really like this.
Because you do forget, and I think the body's designed also, your brain, if your heart is broken, to move on and forget those ugly times. Thanks for dragging the box in, Tommy. It says on the back of this box it was built by M. Whipfley and Jay McQueen in 1994.
Whoa.
So it's
Pass it over.
28 years ago.
It's a wooden box with a lock on it.
It's got a hot tuna sticker on it. That'll take off.
It's got a rip curl sticker on it.
Deja Vu Skiers Warehouse.
Water skiers, man.
Wow, it's got a Nobu sticker, which is amazing.
Well, that is... Oh, don't open that. That's one of those... I mean, every kid
What's
had
that,
one of those.
Sarah?
Pictures of Christine.
Oh, that's
not...
That is not my...
Oh, it's a limited edition penthouse.
Okay, mate. I mean,
Do
I
they
was
still have penthouse?
I don't know. I was in year 9, mate. Don't open it there.
Wow,
That is... What's that
That's
book?
a family photo.
This is a
good article.
Trial by Television. It's having a go at Channel 9 here.
A really good article.
I love the articles.
Is that a recipe for pizza?
I think it might be. It's a cookbook, is it?
What's this? And to be fair, if this turns out to be the only book you've ever read,
Oh, it's Kama Sutra.
that's because it's all pictures.
Got given that once.
I feel like you're a little pervert, just quietly.
Not really. I mean, every guy in year 9 does have an interest. What's that says? Is it like
Is this one of those wacky cartoons?
Yeah, that's the Far Side. Is that the Far Side?
That's it.
Priceless.
The real reason dinosaurs became extinct, and there's the dinosaurs having a sickie.
Okay.
Oh, and in the middle, it's a happy birthday from
birthday.
See You Babe, Cess. Who's Cess?
Oh, Cess.
Oh,
the old
Cess.
Cess pit.
Knowing me, I probably got it wrong anyway.
The pit.
Is this the 29th of September? Oh, well, it's the thought that counts.
That's not her voice.
I'm going away over the holidays.
Oh.
And I thought I'd send you and... Ooh, what does that mean? Aren't I nice? Sorry about the card. What the... This person's highly confused. Was this...
What's legal now, it says there?
Oh, I'm sure, well, I'm the age you've been waiting... I'm not reading that.
Oh, my... What is
That is disgusting.
Sarah?
I'm the age you've been waiting for. I'm legal
teacher?
now.
That is...
Heaps different, I'm sure. Well, it's the age I've been waiting for. It's legal now. Driving.
Driving.
that is.
Yeah, driving.
And then she's done it. Not. Anyway, I'm trying to come up with something crude and disgusting to say that's all you can relate to. Yeah, that sums you up.
Typical, yeah.
But I just can't match that filthy little piece of writing that you and your delightful friend Ed Oliver produced.
Oh, Eddie Oliver.
Angie tried to add another chapter, but not even she can top that. Anyway, I hope you have an awesome birthday and holiday in Noosa, you big hairy pig. See you, mate. From Cess.
All right, hand that back. Hand that back.
Cess pit.
No, not
sister.
Cess pit.
What's this? Why did this happen to me?
Oh, don't
What's
read
this? Hang on.
What are these?
What are those beads?
Oh, I'm not holding those, but the funny thing is they're unused.
What about this? Hey, listen to this. See if anybody... Tommy, can we play Secret... Can we play Secret Sound?
I don't really want to.
Oh,
we go.
put on the mask. Put
Here
on
we
the
go.
leather mask.
There's not a leather mask in there. Sarah, hold tight.
Is it an
Right,
8
Secret
ball?
Sound. Ready?
One at a time.
What is it?
Is it a stapler?
No, it's not.
You sure?
13, 24, 10. What is this sound?
Is it a cow using a stapler?
No, it's not. Does anybody know what the secret sound is?
Is it someone in the Nova office directing a cow to use a stapler.
Is that brochure about puberty?
This is honestly
down.
from 1994.
Yeah, flick knife. My God, there's so much. It was a floppy disk for anybody playing along. If you want to know what the secret sound was.
And a detention slip.
Oh, Sarah, there's nothing in
Yes,
that.
have a
did you
look.
get, Tom?
Absolutely no.
Well, what kind of kid is stealing? Oh, so they're blank ones to fill out. Is that to get your mates out of class?
Doesn't matter.
There's a prescription pad, no doubt.
The school could get sued for that.
Stole. All right, that's
You've
enough.
asked me that.
Oh, well done. Well done. Oh, no, there's a Sarah's taken something from the box that should not be removed. All right. Oh, dear. What a pity. Pity, really?
Leave her alone, mate.
All right. I think that's it for us today.
I will not read it out on it.
Well, there's obviously a love letter there that maybe tomorrow, Tom,
Yes.
we can do that.
Yeah, this time tomorrow we should read out what that letter is that Whip is trying to take back from Sarah.
The Fitzy and Wippa Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.